감자탕
Uh-huh.
and budae-jjigae.
Pure 해장국.
번데기탕.
What's up, Shatubers? Today we're at Itaewon, where it has the most dynamic nightlife scene in South Korea. So today we're gonna go out and ask people about the drinking culture in South Korea and their go-to food with drinking and after drinking. Let's go and check out.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room.
Okay, so that's the camera.
Hello, camera.
So first question is, how long you stayed in South Korea?
10 years.
10 years? So you probably like fluent in Korean too, right?
예, 당연하죠. 여기가 한국이잖아요.
It is.
한국 사람처럼 배웠잖아요. 그쵸?
That's awesome. Where are you from though?
Texas.
Do you often drink?
Yes.
So do you prefer to drink like until you get hammered?
Prefer? Probably not. But it's usually the end result of going out drinking in Korea. So like, what time is it now? 10:30.
It's 10:30?
Okay, so that means that last train is in about 1 hour. Now, once last train hits, you have a very important decision to make.
Cool.
Do I go home sober, or do I stay out, take a taxi home, or stay out until first train?
Okay, so you probably know like what anju is.
Yeah, of course.
That is food with drinking. So in Texas, compared to the anju in Texas and also the anju in Korea, which one do you prefer?
Well, we don't really have anju culture in Texas.
Mhm.
Sometimes you'll go to a place and they'll have like some nachos or something
Uh-huh.
like that. But a lot of bars will just have like peanuts or pretzels or something like that out. And
Yeah, that's-
they might not even offer food. And then if they do offer food, it's like almost a meal.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not really snack food. It's not something you eat while drinking. It's almost a meal replacement.
What would be your best anju in South Korea?
My favorite anju? 번데기탕. 번데기탕. That's because I'm real ajoshi.
So after a boozy night,
Hmm.
what is your, I would say like a hangover food?
Usually, whenever I get up like that, if I'm hungover, most of the time I won't eat. Like
Okay.
I'll get Gatorade.
But if you have to choose one,
I mean, can I go back to the bar? You know, 해장수. If I had to pick the perfect hangover food, McDonald's hash browns. Not even the rest of the stuff, just the hash brown. Like just pure carbs and grease. Hash brown. That'll get it done. I think
Okay,
so.
that's the good one. Thanks for the interview.
Absolutely, man.
Hope you have any. How long have you stayed in Korea?
So I've been here for 1 week now. Yeah,
Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Here's my question. Do you often drink?
If I often drink, depends on what you mean with often, of course. But every weekend,
Do you prefer to drink until you get hammered?
no.
No?
I prefer to drink a little bit more, a little bit less.
So, do you know what anju is? Anju is it's a food with drinking in
Okay.
Korea. I guess in Sweden, you probably drink with your friends at the bar or any, I'll say at restaurant. What is your best food with drinking in Sweden and also in South Korea?
In Sweden, I usually go with a beer and
Uh-huh.
burger. And here in Korea, I've usually gone with the Korean barbecue
Korean barbecue.
and soju.
So here's the last question. You know what hangover is, right? What is your best hangover food in Sweden and also in South Korea?
I would say a heavy pizza in Sweden.
What about like in South Korea?
I've only had coffee and stripes, actually. French fries.
Where are you from though?
I'm Nigerian.
Let me bring up my question here.
Okay, okay.
Do you often drink?
Yeah, I often drink almost every day, or mostly almost every weekend.
Okay. Do you
Friday,
enjoy
Saturday.
drinking until you get hammered?
I mean, it's the weekend. You gotta drink as much as you can, can't you? I enjoy drinking, of course.
You probably know what anju is.
Anju, of course.
Anju is like it's a food.
Mhm.
It's food with drinking, right? What is your best anju in South Korea so far?
You know, there's squid. You know the dry squid.
That is your best pick for anju?
It is my best pick, but like for now, like that's when you're drinking. So like when you like, let's say when you're getting like tipsy
Uh-huh.
and you're trying to cool off, I go with chamuk ramyeon.
What is that?
Chamge noodle.
참.
Number one best. Like it's like average spicy and like you know the taste is really awesome.
So, what is your go-to hangover food?
해장국,
But what kind of 해장국?
pure 해장국.
뼈해장국.
Oh.
That's my best pick too.
That's all. That's number one. There's no other choice.
I always go with like 뼈해장국 and also sundaekguk.
Man, get out of here. You like the best. Sundae is like my number one favorite. Everyone gotta know Haejanguk. If you don't know Haejanguk, go find it out. It's an awesome food. Like,
First question is, how long have you stayed in Korea?
We arrived yesterday. And So
Yesterday?
we've been here for 2 days and she arrived today.
Really? How do
We
you
were
like
here for
Korea?
1 year.
Okay, so here's my main question. Do you often drink?
Yes.
Or do you enjoy drinking?
Yes. In France, we drink we drink a lot when we're on our students
Yeah,
parties.
you're from France?
We're French.
Merci beaucoup. Do you know what anju is? Anju? Anju is food with drinking in
Okay.
South Korea. Okay, so what is the best anju that you have ever had so far in South Korea?
Because we arrived yesterday, we haven't drunk anything yet.
What about in France?
In France? It's probably a good meal with champagne or wine.
What kind of meal?
Christmas meal. In France, we eat like meat, foie gras, and we have like a wine for every part of the meal, like for the first course, the second course, and stuff, and for
sounds
the
really
dessert
fancy.
as well.
Okay, so last question is, you know hangover, right?
Yeah.
So after the boozy night,
Yeah.
what is your best hangover food?
Pasta.
Pasta? What about you?
Eggs.
Eggs?
Yes, eggs.
Pasta and water.
Can you please tell me why pasta is your best hangover food?
I don't know. I think maybe it's because it's very easy to make, so we just because it fills your stomach so well.
Really?
Yeah.
Pasta cure like hangover?
I don't know, but I like it
Yes.
after drinking.
Really? I guess it's because of like different cultures, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, in Korea we go haejanguk. It's a soup, but most of Koreans enjoy to have haejanguk to cure their hangover.
Okay.
So I hope you try haejanguk tonight.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay, so how long you stayed in South Korea?
I've been in Korea for about 4.5 years now.
Okay.
And my little cocktail bar has been open for about 2.5 years.
Okay. Okay, so here's my question. Since you said like you stayed in Korea for like 4 years and a half, you probably know what anju is. That's the food with drinking, right? So what is your best anju in Korea, in South Korea so far?
It depends what I'm drinking. When I'm drinking whiskey, I like something a little spicy and salty. I like beef jerky. Yukpo is my favorite.
Okay.
But when I'm drinking soju or I'm drinking Korean style, then I like the fresh seafood. I like nokji better than
Oh,
almost any.
nakji. Oh, wow. You're like, I guess like you're like almost like Korean, right?
I try. We call it, Adashi drinking days. That's my soju anju. If I want makgeolli, then I want the junjeep. It all depends. Yeah.
Okay. And here's my last question. So, after a boozy night, what is your go-to food for hangover?
If I had to pick one, that's hard because I really enjoy kamjutang and budae-jjigae.
The jjigae.
When I am hungover and I'm feeling the last night out and I want something, warm, spicy, but also filling, but still junk food.
What about like a sundaekguk?
That is the
cure
the
the hangover.
hangover soup, but I prefer my kamjutang and budae-jjigae.
Okay, so how long you stayed in Korea? How
For
long?
1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
What about you? All of you guys?
1 year.
2 years?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? While you came here for as a,
Study.
exchange students?
Yeah.
Okay, so you speak Korean a little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
How to say thank you in Korean?
감사합니다.
Wow, that was a
This
good
is so
one.
easy. It's
It's
easy.
not. It's not. Okay, so where are you from though?
Friends.
France?
Yeah. Oh.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh.
Okay, so today I told you we're gonna like discuss about the drinking culture in South Korea.
Yeah.
So first question is, you know what anju is? Anju?
안주?
Anju is like food with drinking.
Okay.
Okay, so in Korea so far, what is the best anju in Korea that you ever had in? You had Pocha?
Yeah.
That's like a restaurant, right?
Yeah, but you can drink
a lot.
Well, like, do you have any specific food?
I don't know in English.
계란말이.
I don't eat while I'm drinking.
Yeah, we
really?
This is
just
the
drink.
French style. First we drink a little bit, then we eat, then we drink a lot. This is cheating. For us in France, we say if you eat while you're drinking, you're cheating. It's like you're in a party. Like this is like who's gonna be the strongest.
Okay, so next question is, like, you know what hangover is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after a boozy night, what is your go-to food to cure your like hangover?
I don't know the name. It's like soup, like white soup with tteokbokki and meat and is I don't know the name.
You can Google this. Google it.
You know, like-
설렁탕, you mean?
Maybe I don't know.
설렁탕? Like 설렁탕.
It's like that, like kind of that.
설렁탕. It's a kind of like a bone stew soup or something like
Yeah.
in Korea. That's your best like
Yeah.
go-to food to
Yeah.
cure your hangover. What about yours?
I don't eat. I just drink.
No, but after an
after
alcohol.
drink.
No, but after I don't eat.
What about yours?
I eat
What about-
same.
Same? What about you?
Same.
Here's another question. So let's say you bring your friend from France to South Korea. What kind of food would you recommend to your friend?
부대찌개.
부대찌개?
Many. Many.
Shimek? That's all about it. Thank you. Thanks for the interview. Thank you.
Luck for you.
Okay, so this is pretty much all about today's street interview. I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Tata for now.
I love Korea. Korea is good. I'm from Morocco, my friend. Morocco is love Korea. I love South Korea. Thank you, Korea. Thank you. It's peace. Only peace.